Come on, just touch a young person and tell them you'll understand after a while. You see, because one thing you got to understand, and this is what mothers used to tell young people, is young people, hear me, one day you're going to have some children. One day. You're going to have some sons and some daughters. And you may not learn to appreciate this, what I'm saying to you today, until your children start putting you through the very thing that you put your parents through. And maybe I'm talking to some parent. Let me leave the children. Let me talk to parents. Maybe what you're going through right now ain't nothing but payback. Come on, talk to me if you can. Payback for all the heartache you caused your parents. Listen. And y'all know what they say about payback, don't you? Come on, I can't say it in church, but let me give you the start of it. They say payback is a... Listen. Come on, let me get to the text. I'm almost through. I hope I'm helping somebody. Children, obey your parents. Now this word here, children, in the original Greek context, is not talking about infant. He's talking about offspring. Because he's not just talking about those who are young in age. Hear me well, because I'm going to drop something on you. He said he's not just talking to minor children. But he says, in essence, watch this now. I don't care, this is what he's saying, that I'm not speaking to those who are young in age. He says this, but as long as you're under your parents' roof, that's it. As long as you're under their jurisdiction, yes. As long as they are taking care of you, I don't care if you're 75, you still need to obey your parents. And let me liberate some person in here today. Young people, if you say, you know, I'm just tired, I know what I'm doing, it's my life, let me live my life. Well, let me tell you something. If you want to be liberated today, Pastor's going to give you the authority. I'm going to give you the license to live. If you want to be to the point to where you ain't got to listen to nobody, you can do your own thing, tell you how to do it. When you leave here, you need to go home, pack everything you got, put it in every bag that you can find, and go and say, Mama, I'm going to hit the world. I'm ready to take life by the horn. Thank you for what you've done for me, but I'm ready to pay my own bill. I'm ready to buy my own clothes. I'm ready to buy my own food. And let me tell you something. As long as you taking care of yourself, you ain't got to listen to nobody. Oh, you ain't got to listen to nobody. You ain't got to listen to nobody tell you wash the dishes. Because if you pay rent, baby, you can let dishes pile up to the ceiling. It's your house. You ain't got to listen to nobody talking about cleaning your room. If you pay the rent, you can keep it as junky as you want it. This is in the text. He said, as long as somebody is taking care of you, you need to obey. That's why I'm independent. Because I like to do my own thing. I like to come when I get ready. If you tired of mama talking about being at 11 o'clock, guess what? Get your own crib, baby. You ain't got to go home if you don't want to when you got your own crib. I'm trying to liberate you. You ain't gotta tell nobody nothing. When you're on your own. Say, okay, who it is? They taking care of you. After all, if they taking care of you, the least you can do is listen to them. You know, if I didn't want to be independent, I wish all I had to worry about is washing a few dishes. If you got a problem washing dishes, young people, tell you what to do. When you get some money, go to the 99-cent store, get some plastic cups, some plastic forks, some paper plates, and when dinner's over, throw them away. You ain't got to worry about washing those dishes. Huh? But he says, obey. In the Lord. Now notice something. I want to clear something up. Now he also says, and watch this, in Colossians 3:20, write it down. He says, obey your parents in all things. Say all things. Now the only exception to this obedience is in the matter of doing wrong. Because as believers, we should never do anything that's against the will of God. That's why Peter said that it's better to listen to God than man. But outside of anything else, other than that is deliberately wrong, it should be all things. Hear me, young people. If they're providing for you, if they're watching over you, all things you need to obey. And then let's just kind of run down the list of obeying or all things. This includes the way you dress. All things. If your mama tell you that's too short, you need to go take it off. Come on, I got a problem with sometimes girls wearing these, I don't know if it's high rise or low rise, but it look like it ain't rising at all. If they tell you it's too short, take it off. Now, I used to understand, sometimes people used to say, well, why don't parents buy that stuff for them? But, I've come to realize that they can leave home wearing one thing. Come on, talk to me. And somewhere between home and where they're going, it's like Clark Kent going into a phone booth and changing into Superman. Ain't it something that they can leave home looking like your little girl? But before they get where they go, they end up looking like Hoochie Mama. Come on, talk to me. All right. But he says in all things. That means even how you dress. Why, young people? Because your mama knows something about that. Because in these days and times, they don't leave anything to be desired. You see, there used to be a time when boys have to wonder what you got. That's right. But now they know what you have because you're showing it all. Come on, talk to me. And won't no boy work hard for something that's that easy. Let Pastor talk to you. Won't no boy work hard for something that's easy. It used to be when I was a teenager, when boys would try to go out with girls, they used to talk about the 3 M's. Now, y'all don't look at me like y'all don't look at me. That most dates consisted of the 3 M's. That's McDonald's, the movie. Come on, help us. Come on here. Come on, let's whisper in somebody's ear. Huh? And the motel. Not even the hotel. Huh? The young ladies, you want to send a message That brother, it take more than a movie at McDonald's. Come on, y'all don't want to feel me today. Listen, all right, not only what you dress, not only how you dress, but the places where you go.